Hi again, Ian Dainty here, and we're going to carry on with our 101 marketing questions for business growth. Have to excuse my voice today, as I'm not sure that I got a cold or allergies or a little bit of both, but let's carry on. And the question I want to ask today is a follow on from the other one, and that is, does outbound B2B marketing still work? Now, when I say still work, I mean that semi facetiously because it really never did work that well as far as I was concerned. But that's really all you could do way back was, unless you sat around and waited for the phone to ring. And so now there's another way, and it's called inbound marketing, but we'll talk about that another time. But right now, does outbound B2B marketing still work? But first of all, what is outbound marketing? So let's understand that first. It's really contacting someone when they don't know you and they aren't expecting you to contact them. Okay? They're not expecting anyone to contact them. Well, particularly you. They're not expecting you in your situation to contact them. So that's what outbound marketing is. It could be a cold call, and we all know what they are and how annoying they are. And I don't know about you. I hated cold calling. I still hate it. Never worked very well for me, and it was a pain. And the people I was calling didn't like it much either. But anyway, that's why. And so we'll get into that in a sec. It could be in mail and or email, and it could be texting. In today's world, obviously, you could text somebody. Now you need their cell phone number to be able to do that, obviously, and somehow you'd have to get that. And I guess there's a way of getting that. Well, some people put their cell phones on LinkedIn as an example, so you could get it there. So, or you could mail them or email them, and that's all that. The issue you have here, of course, is spamming and the can spam laws that are around, particularly with cold calling and emailing. So you got to be careful of that. So that's really what outbound marketing is. It's disruptive, really. It's a being unwelcome and disruptive is quite frankly what outbound marketing is. And so if you want to do that and you want to be that, then that's what it is. There are so many people who still expound on it and still say it's the greatest way to get business. And I think it's because they haven't tried it anywhere else. And I heard a guy, oh, it's got to be about a month ago. I thought I'm going to listen to this guy and see what he says. And he's still trying to come up with tricky little things to try and get through the gatekeepers, get through the executive assistants about how to contact these people. I mean, basically, he's lying to them. And if you do that, I mean, that's just, well, it's not right. I guess is the best way to put it. And it's, oh no, not you again, or oh no, not you, and who are you, and everything. So you're being unwelcome and you're being disruptive. It's like shouting at somebody through the phone when you're cold calling, buy from me now, buy from me now. Basically, that's what people think. You're disrupting them, you're annoying them, and they don't want it. Okay? So, yeah, I know people have been successful cold calling, but really what it is, calling people and you get about a half a percent to 1%. Um, if you're lucky, that's what you get. And I talked to somebody once who does this for a living. I talked to a couple people. I just want to say, and they say it's about anywhere from 2 to 4% to set up a meeting. And so you got to make 100 calls to get 2 meetings. Well, I don't know about you, but psychologically that wears me out. And that's why call centers, their turnover is like anywhere from about 400 to 1,000% a year. They get people in for a month or 2 or 3 weeks, or some people will stay for quite a while. But you got to be a different mindset, I guess, to do that. But anyway, it does work to a certain extent if that's what you want to do. But I really don't believe it in B2B. So why not outbound? Well, as mentioned, it's disruptive. Okay, that's the first thing, and it's annoying. How many times do you take calls? And they always call you, particularly in B2C at supper time, but it is disruptive and it is annoying. People are usually busy and they're not expecting your call and don't want your call. They don't need what you sell, what you're selling, what your product is, and so you're not only disruptive and annoying, but they don't need it. You're talking to the wrong person many times, particularly in B2B, because people won't phone the CXO, whoever it is there. People are afraid to phone him. Oh, he won't answer me or return my call anyway. So what's the point in phoning him? Well, if you're not talking to the right person, what's the point in doing that anyway? And most times you ask the wrong question. People are saying, buy for me, buy for me. the least you should do, and I'll get into that another time, but you're asking the wrong questions. And so um, the old cold calling was to set up an appointment, and that's better than saying bye for me, and then you can go talk to them. But you've got to talk to them on the phone. You got to disrupt them. You have to be in a hurry because they're in a hurry. You got to right then say da 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 da. And it's just to me, it's not the way I like to sell. It's husking, standing on a street corner trying to sell, the latest and greatest medicine. Okay. So, having said that, now I believe there are four conditions where outbound works. Okay. There's four areas where outbound works. What I'd like you to do is I'd like you to call me or email me and let me know what you believe are at least one of these and see if you're right on. So let me know if you know what the four conditions are. So please email me at ian@b2bbusinesscoach.com. My email address is below. All you have to do is click on it and say or comment below, here's what I believe the four conditions are, or one, two, or one, or here's at least I know one of the conditions and here's what it is. But I believe there are four conditions when you can use outbound marketing. Okay? So let me know what you think they are. And please pass this video on to people that you know, your colleagues, your business partners, your friends, and have them watch it and let them tell me tell me what outbound marketing works, and I'll compile the ones and get back to you and see what answers we get. Thanks a lot. Until next time.